Hi. So that was hilarious. That is just a hoot, given that what I'm talking about today is fears and how your conditioned self can get into the way of things that you're wanting to accomplish. So, hello, I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's Kick-Ass Coach, and what I do is I help frazzled business owners and entrepreneurs who are feeling overwhelmed, who need to overcome that overwhelm in order to enjoy their life and their business again. I free them to soar to greater heights, to sell to more customers, and to enjoy accelerated growth in their business. So welcome to the second installment of Dr. Bonnie Delivers, where I share with you information that I've gleaned from almost 30 years as a psychologist and coach. And today's episode is entitled Kicking Fear to the Curb. So if you are intrigued by that title, I would love to have you please share it with anyone that you think would benefit from hearing about a different way to look at fear. And if you share now, then they can watch us while we're still live. And also, if you stick with me until the very end, I have a free gift that I want to offer that will help with fear and with feeling stuck. So let me tell you, today's content is about monkey mind. And monkey mind is basically the originator of all of our fears. I first heard about monkey mind through Dr. Maria Nemeth, who wrote a book called The Energy of Money, which is a great book if you haven't read it. But I want to share a little quote here from her book about monkey mind. She describes monkey mind as that aspect of our mind that's chattering at us as it swings from doubt to worry and back again. Monkey mind was a concept that was borrowed from Buddhist teachings. It warns us away from real danger as well as what could be dangerous in the future. The trouble is, our monkey mind has no sense of proportion. Everything is a big deal. So at times we have trouble assessing whether or not we should be afraid. So it's kind of the Chicken Little of our mind. We're going to get a whole lot of animals going here. So another way to think about monkey mind is, you may have heard the term reptilian brain. Our brain has several parts to it. We have a cortex, a neocortex, the newer part of the brain evolutionarily, which is designed for reasoning and planning and thought and that kind of stuff. But we have a baser part of our brain, the reptilian brain, monkey mind, that has been around for a really long time. And the basic gist behind behind that reptilian brain is survival. That's all it's focused on, is survival. And it views anything that is a change in our environment as a risk to that survival. So change is not something that your reptilian brain is going to welcome. So do you have chatter from your monkey mind? Monkey mind tends to do things like, you can't do that, that's not going to work, who do you think you are, the Queen of Sheba, that's selfish. See what else? What are its big ones? What if? What if something bad happens? What if you get fired? What if you fail? All that stuff. That's all monkey mind. So if any of you have chatter like that going on in your brains, why don't you just put yes in the comment area on this live video and give us an idea of how your monkey mind freaks you out. What does it say to you that gets you off kilter, off track? Like, what maneuvers does it pull to keep you safe and stuck? A big one oftentimes is the what if. It'll pose a what if. Well, what if you get fired? But it never answers the question, you know? And so when it's left dangling out there, it's really uncomfortable, that what if. So I want to give you a little diagram here that I think will help you understand what's going on with monkey mind and what role monkey mind serves. So what we have here is your comfort zone right here, okay? And oftentimes we're sitting smack dab in the middle of our comfort zone, not moving at all, not challenging status quo, not living large. Over here is our ideal life, how things could be, our big, juicy, rich life that we'd like to be living. In the middle is what's called the terror barrier. To get from this comfort zone over to the ideal life, you have to cross the terror barrier. And here sits monkey mind. And my son, who's an artist, yeah, it's not a mouse, it's a monkey. But my son, who's an artist, is going to say, Mom, don't give up your day job. Anywho, monkey mind sits at the border. It's like a border guard. So when you're in the middle of your comfort zone, he doesn't really have a job to do. He just kind of sits there. As you get closer to making some kind of a change, as you get closer to the edge of your comfort zone, monkey mind starts to chatter. What do you think you're doing? You can't go there. That isn't going to work. You're going to fail. All that stuff. Okay? So I want to share the pina colada story with you because I think it's kind of funny. There was a woman who said that she was so stuck, so firmly in the very middle of her comfort zone that her monkey mind didn't really need to do anything. Her monkey mind was laying in a beach chair at the ocean with a pina colada and some little flip-flops on, not having to do any work because she was so stuck. As she started to get unstuck and began to move toward the edge of this border, the pina colada went flying, the flip-flops went flying, and there's her monkey mind running along, trying to catch up with her and pull her back into the middle of this comfort zone. Okay? What happens is, as we get closer and monkey mind gets louder, we mistakenly believe that that means we must be headed the wrong direction, and we make the fatal mistake of turning around and going back to the middle. What we really need to do is keep going, cross over that terror barrier, and once we're over here, we can't hear monkey mind rattling away anyway. So I want to share a couple stories with you because I think they might be helpful in terms of you understanding more about this monkey mind concept. So one of my mentors was on her way to a conference in California, and she just had a sense that this conference was going to make big changes in up-leveling her life and her business. So her monkey mind got really creative here. Instead of just chattering away at her, it made her sick. She was so sick. On the plane, she said, I was laying in the back seat of the cab just feeling like death warmed over. And I was arguing with my monkey mind and saying, you are not going to win. I'm going to this conference. If I have to lay in the back of the room, I'm going. She walked through the conference room doors and the symptoms went away. It was like monkey mind realized it wasn't going to be able to shut her down. Okay? I have a friend who has always been a very active person, has been a very sports-minded person. All of a sudden, she lost all of her enthusiasm for physical activity. She wasn't exercising, and she started eating junk food, which she never really had done before. She gained 15 pounds, and she's like, what is going on with me? I have no idea what this is about. So she's an energy worker. She did some of her own work. And what she figured out was she was about to make a big up-leveling in her business where she was going to be adding a welcome video to her website. And Monkey Mind knew that she was very concerned with her appearance and felt that kicking the snot out of her desire to exercise and getting her to eat junk food, thus gaining the weight, would keep her from being willing to make that video. So what she did is she went ahead and she made the video anyway, put it up on her website. The weight dropped off, the eating returned to normal, the exercise returned to normal. So again, if you can recognize that it's monkey mind getting in your way and keep going anyway, you're going to find that those symptoms, whatever they are, the chatter in your head, physical symptoms, things in your world going wrong, that will begin to ease up and drop away too as you traverse that terror barrier. So, if this rings a bell with you, the things I'm saying about how your monkey mind operates, just type bell in the comment section. I just want to get a sense of how many of you can relate to what I'm talking about. So, what I've talked about is fear here, and I want to give you one quick technique. Obviously, there's many that I can teach you, but one quick technique for countering monkey mind's what ifs. So what I'd like you to do is think about a situation that you have where monkey mind really gets to chattering, what if this and what if that and all that stuff, or starts with the who do you think you are, that kind of commenting. I'd like you to fill in this sentence stem with your own words that suit your situation. Thank you for sharing your opinion, but I am going to blank. Fill in the blank with whatever words are going to work for you. So if monkey mind's going, you're going to fail. Thank you for sharing your opinion, but I'm going to go ahead anyway. And if I fail, I'll learn some useful things and I'll take another run at it. Okay? So I'd love to have you share your script below for what words you're going to use to counter your monkey mind, because sharing those words, other people can borrow from them and we can all learn from each other and keep learning and growing. To that end, I'd again like to ask you to share this video with someone that you think might benefit from being able to see how this thing works and the purpose that Monkey Mind serves. And if you'd like more of my tips, I invite you to like my Facebook business page, Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum. It's Nussbaum. And I'm almost to my 500 people, and I'm really looking forward to that happening. And as promised, I do have a gift for you for sticking around till the very end here. If you go to my website, I'm in the process of up-leveling my website, so visit often because you're going to see some really cool changes coming. I can't wait to launch my new logo and a bunch of the new branding. So it's www.empowermentandpurpose, all little letters all together.com. And sign up for my free audio download, 10 minutes for breathing life into your life. And you can use this in a variety of ways. Oftentimes when we're stuck in fear, it really messes up our sleep. Listening to this audio download can help you get back into a really good sleep pattern. If you're finding that you have a lot of the monkey mind chatter going on, it can really help quiet that chatter so that you can get on with the things that you need to do in your day. It also will start you in my weekly tips series, which is an email that comes out once a week that offers a tip for better living. And so that's it for this week's Dr. Bonnie Delivers. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's Kick-Ass Coach, and remember, we're all capable of far more than we think we are.